Congratulations are in order for actors Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors, because Jonathan Majors just confirmed that they got married. But this marriage has everyone confused because of how sudden it is. Plus, there's that tiny, teeny little thing about Jonathan having an entire DV case going on. Well, Meagan is finally speaking on her marriage and finally revealing why she got married to Jonathan. So are they really in love, or is this a business marriage? Child, I never knew things were this serious between Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good, because word on the streets is that they are married. And I think I speak for everyone when I say that we did not see this coming. I mean, they've only been dating for like 5 minutes, and everyone kind of assumed that their relationship was a PR relationship and wasn't real. In case y'all missed the beginning of this tea, allow me to catch you up to speed. Earlier this year, Jonathan was arrested for allegedly putting hands on his girlfriend at the time, Grace Jabari. According to TMZ, Jonathan and Grace got into an argument, and this got Majors mad, and he allegedly grabbed her hand and allegedly slapped her. The alleged victim also claimed at the time that he put his hands around her neck during this, and that she suffered visible injuries, including a laceration behind her ear, redness, and marks on her face. The allegations caught everyone by surprise because we all believed that Jonathan was a great guy and that he wouldn't hurt a fly. I mean, he was the type of guy that says stuff like,
and then there's acknowledgement of ignorance. A big part of it is kindness, right? Use of power, gentleness. These are masculine characteristics.
Yes.
It's quite unmasculine to try to emasculate another man.
Absolutely.
I'm not coming for nobody, but kindness is a big part of it. Doesn't matter, how much you weigh or how much you bench press. That's not the point. You know what I mean? It's none of that. It's an energy. It's an energy. You know what I mean? And I hear my brothers. We fight and claw for every inch of positive popularity we get.
So the thought that he would ever put his hands on a woman when he had spoken over and over about how he respected women? I mean, we all know that celebs lie and pretend to be who they're not, but this case was just very different because people genuinely liked Jonathan. But once news of his arrest became public, several people who knew him before he got famous started to come out and reveal that he wasn't exactly the great guy we thought he was. The first person was a filmmaker named A.B. Allen, who tweeted, "There's a particular actor relatively new on the scene who Twitter has violently fallen head over heels for, who in actuality is a vicious, cruel, abusive human being, both professionally and in his personal life, and every new viral thirst tweet about him drives me insane." He made that tweet about a month before the allegations against Jonathan, so when he made the tweet, he didn't really go into details about who he was talking about. But when Jonathan got exposed, someone went back to quote Allen's tweet saying, "Now we know who this tweet was about." And Allen confirmed it saying, "Ding, ding, ding." The other person who exposed Jonathan was Tim Nikolai, who worked with Jonathan on Broadway. Tim had a more direct approach to things, and he tweeted, "I'm just going to say this about Jonathan Majors and be done with it. Folks at Yale and the broader NYC community have known about him for years. He's a sociopath, an abuser, and that is how virtually everyone speaks about him. It's a shame it took this long for him to be reported." Now, even with this, a lot of people were still on Jonathan's side, and they were willing to at least give him the benefit of the doubt. But things went wrong when his lawyer released a screenshot of text between Jonathan and Grace where she said, "They assured me that you won't be charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry that they did, and I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out of the hospital." The texts were probably meant to convince us that Jonathan was innocent, but it just made him look even worse because the text made it sound like Grace was scared of him. Needless to say, his public rep took a major fall, and he was dropped by pretty much everyone that he worked with, as well as all his management agencies. It was a pretty rough time for him, so imagine how shocked we were when we found out that he and Meagan Good had gotten involved. The timeline for their relationship was kind of weird, and a lot didn't add up. I mean, one minute he was dating Grace, and less than 2 months later, he popped up with Meagan, and they were all about how they were in love. Everyone was wondering how Jonathan even had the time to to fall in love when his entire career was on the line and he could lose everything. Different sources confirmed that they were dating, and one source spoke to TMZ and said, over the course of the last several weeks, Jonathan and Meagan have gotten close and the relationship is fairly new. There were also talks of how they went on dates and were enjoying their time as a couple, but people didn't buy it and it felt like a PR stunt. Okay, so apart from the whole DV thing, people have also called out Jonathan for only dating white women. So when he got hit with all that legal case, people felt like he started dating a good sister like Meagan to clean up his image. And if you're wondering why would Meagan agree to something like it, well, people felt like Meagan also needed some publicity for herself. It had been a while since she got divorced from Devon Franklin, and things have been quiet with her and her career because people weren't really talking about her, and there were speculations that she had been chasing publicity with her relationship and trying to revamp her image from the innocent pastor wife actress image. And honestly, that explains the kind of men she has been linked to after her divorce. First, she was rumored to be dating rapper Disaster, who was also her workout buddy, and multiple outlets reported that Meg and battle rapper Disaster are reportedly dating. The two started off as workout partners in the Los Angeles area, but now people close to both Meg and Disaster believe that the two are dating. The rumors got stronger when Disaster posted these pictures of him and Megan chilling and hanging out, and people kept talking about how cozy they look. He kind of confirmed the rumors, saying, Twitter people, how mad are you on a scale of 1 to infinity? And then with Megan dating Jonathan, who was going through this legal issue, it really did feel like it was a PR stunt for him to clean up his image and her to revamp her image. But child, it looks like it really wasn't a PR stunt, or maybe the PR stunt is a lot more serious because Jonathan just stylishly announced that they were married.
I'm just happy to be here, and I love y'all. So, baby, you want to say anything? I put you on the spot.
Y'all heard the missus, so that's what it is.
Her calling him babe was cute, but him calling her the missus was what finally sealed the deal for everyone. And in case you need any more confirmation, the editor-in-chief of Hip Hop Inquirer and award-winning journalist Dennis Byron, who has been reporting on the Jonathan Majors case, also tweeted, Meagan Good Majors, congratulations. So it looks like they got married in secret and have been living as husband and wife for a while. And according to insiders, Jonathan is everything Meagan could ever want in a man. And she has been thriving ever since she started seeing him, even though he has a whole DV charge against him. And speaking of that case, several sources have reported that Jonathan's accuser is going to face charges of assault. Radar Online claimed that Grace was reportedly issued a summons to appear in New York to receive the assault charge. They also revealed that Majors and his attorney have denied the DV accusations against the actor. They also claimed that Majors was the victim because Grace scratched and hit him during the dispute. So it looks like Jonathan might be innocent after all. And it explains why Meagan decided to marry him, because it shows that she is convinced of his innocence. Well, fans had a lot to say about this, like, I hope they are together and I hope they are happy. I hope he's happy and minding his business the way that he is doing. This is most definitely a publicity stunt. Funny how he all of a sudden popped out with a sister on his arm, literally right after Becky pressed those charges against him. I don't buy this at all. And us finding out Jonathan Majors married Meagan Good and an article about his victim having an assault case same day, man got a hell of a PR team. But what do you guys believe about this? Do you think that Meagan and Jonathan are just running a PR scam on us? Or do you think that they are truly in love? Drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.